Yo, what's good? What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. It's Neff. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a survival guide for the upcoming Season 4. I ran a bunch of sims testing out gear combinations and token spending efficiency. By token, I mean the new currency added in Season 4 called Puzzling Cartel Dinars. This new currency allows you to buy any one weapon or trinket from all 3 raids in Shadowlands. You can get up to 3 of these tokens in total per character. There's 2 links to Wowhead articles and blue posts that summarize Season 4 if you want more information on these tokens and more stuff coming in Season 4. To get these tokens, there's a quest that has 3 parts to it. The first part requires you to get 30 unique raid boss kills on bosses that are affected by the faded raid affix. Unique means you can only kill each boss from the faded raid that week 1 time for it to count towards your quest, and all difficulties count but only 1 time. So killing Shriekwing on normal and heroic will only give you 1 kill towards the quest, but completing this will reward you with 1 dinar. The second part requires 20 unique raid boss kills for another dinar, and the last part requires 10 raid boss kills for your 3rd and final dinar. So if you full clear the raids each week, you can get your 1st dinar in the 3rd week and your 3rd and final dinar in the 6th week. And all gear from the faded raids and vendors can be upgraded with the new shard system they added that is 100% drop chance from each boss. Each piece of gear costs 20 shards to upgrade. Also, from this part in the blue post, it seems that all gear from faded raids can also be used in the creation catalyst and used for tier, but I'm not entirely sure on that. I'll keep you guys posted in my Discord for that. But these shards to upgrade gear is difficulty locked, so to get 20 mythic shards you need to kill 20 mythic bosses, and those 20 mythic shards can be used to upgrade any faded item, even if it's from LFR to a mythic item level. So say you get a LFR Vein Ripper and you have 20 mythic shards saved up, you can use those 20 mythic shards to upgrade an LFR version of the Vein Ripper to a mythic version of the Vein Ripper. You'll basically be getting a full upgrade for any item every 2 weeks, and they haven't really confirmed it yet, but I'm assuming you can do the raid on each difficulty and get 1 shard per boss kill on every difficulty, since the shards are difficulty locked. So 1 week you should be able to get 10 mythic shards, 10 heroic shards, and 10 normal shards. So now that we got that out of the way, you should have a decent understanding of how gearing will work in Season 4, and we'll get into what we should actually be spending our dinars on to gain the most DPS. But before we get into everything, I do want to shout out my Discord if you're looking for a cool community to join that loves everything DH. There's a link in the description that you can check it out. My Discord is also where you can get my UI, which is available for Twitch subs only. There's a link in the description to my Twitch. If you sub and join my Discord and you have your Twitch account linked with your Discord account, you'll earn a subscriber only role in my Discord, which will give you access to hidden channels that include all of my UI profiles and my installer. That's very easy to use. I also just came out with a new update recently with a bunch of new cool stuff, and I hope you guys are liking that. Also, if you're not subbed to me here on YouTube, I really appreciate it if you hit that sub button. It's free, it takes like 2 seconds, and it helps me out tremendously. But now that I'm done selling out, let's just go ahead and hop into everything. So like I said, I was going through a bunch of sims to see the most efficient way to spend these dinars to gain the most DPS for each token spent. So looking at this first sim, this is my gear, so it might look a bit different for you, but I should be spending my first token on a Vein Ripper from Painsmith to get the most DPS out of this token. Next would be Amplifier, below that is Hateful Chain from Sludgefist, and then last is upgrading my 278 cash to a 304 cash. So if you do not have a 278 cash already, upgrading a heroic cash may be better for you than taking an amplifier. So I highly recommend running your own sims, but I think for a majority of people, taking the Vein Ripper is ahead on that first token by a lot. But moving on, looking at what we should spend our second token on would be the Salvage Fusion Amplifier, and replacing our 272 file with it. So the sim is telling us that double on use and single target with cash and amplifier is the best way to go for the most damage, but I know a lot of people don't like using double on use, so maybe go for Hateful Chain instead of a Salvage Fusion Amplifier. Also, if my file is 278, it might be better to go for the double Vein Ripper instead, since the amplifier is replacing a 272 file rather than a 278. It's only 40 DPS behind, so make sure to sim yourself. I'm giving you a general idea of what will be the best path, for you to spend your tokens. So we'll take a look at our 3rd and final token we'll get to spend, but hopefully by now this token won't even matter and you'll have all the gear that you want. But if you're unlucky, here's what you should do with it. If you ended up taking the amplifier with your second token, you should get a second Vein Ripper with a 3rd, and single target, the second best choice for me, is to upgrade my 278 cash to a 304 cash. But keep in mind the sim is single target. Upgrading your cash for Mythic Plus or AoE bosses will probably be the better option over a Salvage Fusion Amplifier, especially if you don't have a 278 cash already. So just keep that in mind, do your own sims. That's it for tokens. In this sim here, I'm showing you the best option for weapons and trinkets. Cash and Amplifier with double Vein Ripper comes out just ahead of Amplifier and Hateful Chain just by a bit. So like I said earlier, if you don't want to use double on use, Hateful Chain and Amplifier will be your best bet in single target. But if you throw in a second boss or ads, cash will most certainly be the best option, which is the case in a lot of these bosses in these raids. So this final sim we're looking at here is basically our BIS list. The sim is kind of messed up looking since I have so many items in each sim. But if we look at the full HTML report, you can check out the gear list here, which, like I said earlier, there's a link to a Google document that you can check out that will show you each piece of gear in this list, where it comes from, and if you should use the creation catalyst on it or not. This BIS list changes later. I will update it and keep you guys updated in my Discord, so be sure to join it. But I think that's it. I think we mostly covered everything you need to know for Season 4. Season 4 does come out on August 2nd for NA. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Found something useful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment if you have any suggestions for gearing or anything like that, and hit the subscribe button and the bell to get notified whenever I upload a video so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching. Until next time.